midway through the third, if someone had never seen you play, this is your Hall of Fame highlight film. 11 points offensively, everywhere defensively. What was the adjustment you made at halftime?
I just thought I needed to be aggressive. A couple of those ones, I got turnovers in the first half. Vic was kind of baiting me into the pass and then falling back. So I knew coming out in the second half that if I drove at him, I just had to be aggressive, try to get into his body to negate his shot blocking. And then on the defensive end, just doing what I do, being active. We were switching a lot with Vic because the problems that he creates. So when I was switching onto the guards, just trying to have high hands and make them make tough passes. When they throw the ball to Vic, they're going to throw it up high because that's where he can catch it and where no one else can. So just wanted to have high hands and try to deflect the pass. And we was able to come up with a couple steals and get out in transition.
And you just touched on the defense a little bit there, but you were cleaning up mistakes, getting deflections, breaking up plays all over the place. I saw all of you guys embracing Wembanyama, and you had to guard him a ton. What was that challenge like in double teaming him or not double teaming him, whatever down the stretch?
Man, he's an incredible player. We never incorporated a double team on him in our game plan. But we also always know that whenever you got the best player on the opposite team, if you're going to incorporate a double, just randomly do it. Because ultimately, we know that guy can beat us. You're going to make someone else beat you. But, man, that kid is great. He's going to be forced to be reckoned with for a long time in this league. He's kind of rewriting what it looks like to be that size with a handle. And, you'll start to see more guys like that, not necessarily as good as him, but just tall and can handle the ball just with what he's doing. And I said on my podcast a couple weeks ago after we played him, he's a top 20 player in the NBA right now. And that's just being generous to the guys who've been doing it so long because I don't want to be disrespectful.
You're one of the leaders of this team. Put this 4-1 road trip in perspective. The thoughts heading out to Minnesota and now the thoughts flying home.
It's a great road trip for us. We started off with that game in Minnesota where we kind of led the whole way and let the game slip away at the end. But we picked it right back up from there. Went to Miami, got a win, went to Orlando and got a win. In spite of me getting kicked out the game, our guys held it down. And 4-1 road trip, at this point in the year, any point in the year, you take it. And we need it right now, so it's great for us.
And points in the paint, you guys had 42 tonight, more in the second half. But just in general, you guys focusing more on scoring in the paint, getting downhill, getting the rolls. What's been behind that?
Well, we got guys who can get downhill. Obviously, Steph can always get downhill, but J.K. playing the way he had been playing before he went out, and Wiggs playing the way he's been playing, just putting that pressure on the rim. And, when J.K. is not out here, that takes a little bit of a hit because he's a guy who can break the paint. He doesn't need anyone else to get to the paint and kind of break the defense down. So that takes a hit a bit, but that's when we got to use each other and use cuts and, misdirection and different things to make sure we're getting downhill and putting that pressure on the rim.
All right, I'm going to let you go with this one. Don't just say a couple steals. You had 6 steals tonight. You blew up everything in that second half.
Big time.
I'll take it. It was a good game for me. I started off the game awfully. I had 2 turnovers in the first 3 possessions, so I just wanted to bounce back and make sure we come out of here with a win.
Hey, we appreciate you stopping. You're the best.
Thank you.
Draymond Green, 21 points, 11